Hi, dear ladies and gentlemen. I'm really glad to welcome you at our AI software, AR and VR Unicorn Battle. My name is Lydia, and I'm a host for the incredible event today. And now, let me introduce you to our wonderful colleague, Anna Fedorova. She is the CEO of Unicorn.Events. Please, Anna, it's my pleasure to pass the floor to you.
Thank you, Lydia, so much. And I'm really glad to start this spring season because we are going to have tremendous events. This season, we are doing industry-focused battles, very focused, because we focused on the most popular industries. You will see solutions in AI, AR, VR, biotech, neuroscience, fintech, crypto, and some other very important industries here at Unicorn.Events every Thursday this May. So we are starting today with the AI software AR/VR Unicorn Battle, and our great official judges and expert board will be evaluating startup investment potential. And at the end, we will have a winner announced. We are live and broadcasting to the whole world. Please share the links that are right now here in the chat. Share them within your community so everyone will see you online. Your greatest speech, you know, it always counts. Our event is happening thanks to our sponsors. We greatly appreciate our platinum sponsor, Network VC, the management company of our global ecosystem and main center of our venture activities. And you can explore amazing opportunities if you want to do venture business. Consider Network VC as a partner. Please scan this QR code for the details. I really encourage you to do so. Thanks goes to our golden sponsor, Silicon Valley Syndicate Club and accredited investors, business angels. Please pay attention to what I'm going to say. If you want to invest into the startups that win our unicorn battles together with other VCs and business angels, scan this QR code and go to our event page and join us to participate in great deals. We are investing like crazy every month. And our silver sponsor, Startup Inc., an investor onboarding and management platform to get an access to the exclusive deals worldwide. Please check them out. We are scanning our planet to bring you extraordinary innovations from everywhere, but only the best ones make it to the unicorn battles. So everyone who is here a winner already, you overpass very thorough examination by our analytics, and it's really hard to pass them. The 10 ones, the best, were selected. And the winner of today's online unicorn battle will participate at the Unicorn Cup Finals, May 25th, only 4 weeks away. It will be a grand happening with VCs, prominent startups from all over the world. So please mark the date in your calendar. We are Unicorn.Events, the world's largest startup pitch competition by geography and the number of the events held already. And we shed a light on the best startups since 2009 and do our events on a regular basis all over the world, online. And now we started our regular events offline in Silicon Valley. So the best ones go pitching directly there and holding the hands of the wonderful American VCs. So join us to see the best solutions and meet great personalities. We are proud to be leading a great community of prominent startups, top VCs, business angels. We don't stand in the middle. Our numbers that in helping startups is really amazing. You can go to Crunchbase and check them out yourselves. And if you are a VC, and you are investing in our startups or your own startups, please shoot us a note because we would love to join you. We like really great, extraordinary startups and welcome them at our competition. So please apply at the events to come. One of our unfair advantages is a great network of our partners that do unicorn pitches with us. State, country, or city pitch event for the startups, So if you are leading a startup or VC community and you would like your startups to meet our VCs or vice versa, you would like your VCs to get in contact with the great deals with our startups, please let me know, contact me, we'll talk about it some more. Because we are doing those wonderful events, we do online, offline, hybrid events, everything. And we are welcome to exploring enormous partnership opportunities and welcome you in our international family. Our partners network covering the whole planet from the USA to Singapore, from Australia to Canada, and it would be just great if you also will be a part of it. So welcome once again to the AI software AR VR Unicorn Battle. And I am more than happy to introduce you, Lydia, our event manager for our online Unicorn Battles. Lydia, what partners are supporting us today on the media side?
Thank you so much, Anna, for telling a little about us, and also meet our label media partners who provided significant support in the preparation of the Unicorn Battle. So special thanks for ITK Media, The Symes, Expert Dojo, Reciprocity Roy. Dear all, feel free to check our website where you can find all media partners and more information about them by clicking the logos. So, dear partner, thank you so much for your support today. And if you want to join the list of our media partners, please contact me directly, and I will be so happy to discuss our partnership with you. And I guess it's time to introduce you to our official judges. Anna, could you please help me with this part again?
With pleasure, Lydia. Yes, we have different categories of judges who will be evaluating startup investment potential. And I would love to start with the official judges, wonderful people who represent not only their entity, but some big community that plays important role in their country. And I would love to start with Alexander Soroka, who is partner in SEO at Network VC that plays important role in the international startup ecosystem. Alexander, please tell us, where do you invest? What is your sweet spot and industries?
Hello, Anna. Hello, everybody. I'm glad to greet you in our new season. And talking about our venture fund, we usually invest in late seed, round A stages. Usually it's several hundreds dollars per startup, and most of our portfolio are in the United States, but in fact, we have some startups in investments in Latin America, in Middle East, in Asia, in Europe. And we are industry agnostic. We don't invest in hardware too much. And maybe some other industry we excluding as well. So I'm ready to listen for pitches of really great startups today.
Yeah, they will be really great. Lydia is nodding, and we will hear that. Welcome, Alexander. And our wonderful John Kahira Marivaka, great friend from Japan and director of Startup Grind Fukuoka, who wakes up late at night to join our events. John, hi.
Hi, Anna, Alex, Lydia, beautiful friends and families. Hope all of you stay safe, healthy, and happy and crazy. My name is John Kojiro Moriwaka, aka Crazy John. It's 1 a.m. in Japan, in Shibuya, Tokyo, center part of Tokyo, hottest place in Japan for startups. I represent Startup Grind Fukuoka and the Nagoya chapter, and also try to reorganize Tokyo chapter again. And now venture partner of R3I Ventures in Luxembourg. We invest in deep tech, medtech, AI, of course. And also I became an advisor of Arca Venture Labs in Silicon Valley. We invest in B2B Indian startups, early seed. And I'm also advised a few different venture funds in Japan and around the world. And mentor many different acceleration programs around the world. So hope all startups next to unicorns. Best luck for your pitches today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, John, for coming. And welcome Gabriel Zanco from Colombia. Gabriel is a venture partner at Orano Capital. Hello, Gabriel.
Hi, Anna. Thank you for, as always, to being invited, and everyone here, the judges, the panelists. It's a great family. Happy to be here. Yeah, based in Colombia, between Colombia and Switzerland. The last 6-7 years, I've been advising, investing in many innovation, from AI, fintech to Web3, and now more focused on sustainability through several sources. It could be syndication, it could be as an individual, it could be through a fund, and it could be as low as 25K up to 3 million, depending the opportunity. And also, I'm part of Techstars recently as a mentor. So also we have investments and advisory on that side, on industry agnostic. So happy to be here, Anna. Thank you.
Thank you, Gabriel, so much. And welcome, please, Kelly Luo, founder and investor at Mans International from wonderful Canada. Hello, Kelly. Always pleasure to see you.
Hello, Anna. Thank you so much, Anna, Alex, and Lydia for having me. Hello, everyone. My name is Kelly Luo, founder and investor of Mans International based in Toronto, Canada. I have had the privilege of working with entrepreneurs and investors from over 50 countries for the past 18 years. We focus on B2B deep tech companies in the manufacturing, healthcare, and smart living space. And our average check size is up to $1 million. And looking forward to a great event. I wish all the participants the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly, so much. Thanks for coming in, and welcome Michal Zalishak from Czechia. Michal is co-founder and managing partner at Lighthouse Ventures. Hello, Michal.
Hi there. We are active investor in the CE. We have also some exit in the AI space already, and we do as early as the idea stage, and the tickets up to 1.5 million euros, and we have about 40 companies in the portfolio. So happy to invest in the more, because we are like a happy investor in the past participants of Unicorn Battle. So look forward to what we are seeing here, and thank you very much, Anna, for a great job you are doing to support startup community.
Thank you, Michal, so much. Really hope you will find wonderful solutions today to invest in. And welcome Omar Abidin from Pakistan. Omar is the head of VC investments at TMT Ventures. Hello, Omar.
Hey guys, really nice to see everyone. I think someone mentioned the Unicorn family. I feel like I'm one of the cousins from South Asia. So it's nice to see the extended family on a regular basis. Thank you for inviting me. I had VC investments for TMT Ventures in Pakistan. We are a pre-seed all the way through to pre-series A investor. We are sector agnostic, and we are focused primarily on South Asia, but also looking at frontier markets in Africa, the Middle East, and the near and far east. We haven't gone as far as Latin America as yet, but I'm looking for an excuse to visit Chile, Colombia, or Guatemala. So if anyone wants to invite me, I would love to visit Latin America. Having said all that, really excited for the event today, and for the upcoming season of Unicorn Battles. Thank you again for such a wonderful job that the team is doing in such trying circumstances. So I wish you all the best, and I wish all the participants the best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Omar, so much. Yes, we should do family reunion somewhere in the interesting place. And I guess, Lydia, that was all from official judges. Some of them will be pitching in as our event goes on, and we'll give them a floor. But we have an expert board who also will be deciding the destiny of our winner today, evaluating startup investment potential. So, dear judges, please push a button, raise your hand. There is a yellow palm in your menu, and you will be given a floor to introduce yourself, pointing out what industry you invest in, what's your check size, maybe stage of the startups. So please, who would like to start? Jordan, you're already unmuted. Why don't you use this opportunity and speak up? I'm really glad to see you.
I'm glad to be here. It's been a while. Omar, Zanko can invite you. He's in Colombia, so just connect with him and he'll get you a ticket tomorrow if you want.
Yeah. You know, I already invite him. So
Well, what about me? Do I not get one too? What's wrong with that?
you don't need an invitation, man. Of course. Yeah,
All right, but
you just
so,
come.
Guys, you forgot me, definitely.
no,
Okay.
do not include Gaggio. He will just talk all the time and we'll never get anything.
Yeah, we are
I think,
reviewing.
I think I started something here.
So I'm Jordan with Silicon Valley Venture Group. I'm also a partner with Network VC. We invest in early stage company pre-A and Series A, checks between 30 to 300K. Deep tech, only if it improves the human condition. I welcome you to this great event, fabulous place. My latest adventure is I joined a program with the World Bank, funding VCs and companies in the Middle East, namely in the country of Iraq. Just come from some meetings. So I want you to know that's out there. If you have an interest, we would like to see if we can get Anna to do something in that region. It will be a very interesting engagement of some sort.
Wow.
If
Sounds
you're pitching,
amazing.
it is. If you're pitching today, just focus on the investors. Quick, short answers, be crisp, be concise. We are here because we want your business. So make it work. And thank you, Anna, for a great event, as usual.
Thank you, Jordan, for being with us. You always light up our events. Brandon, yes, great to see you, Expert Dojo, with us.
Yeah, hi, Anna, Lydia, thanks for having us. Nice to meet everybody and see some other familiar faces. I'm with Expert Dojo, glad to be a sponsor. We have a unique take on early stage VC. Our methodology is around being a venture catalyst. We're really a team of growth hackers. We're sales and marketing professionals, and we look for companies that we can help scale revenue, normally in the pre-seed or seed stage. We're looking for teams with strong founders, early traction and signals that we can help the founder get to 6 figures monthly revenue, or film a few million ARR and then raise their Series A. And our initial investment is normally 50,000 to 100,000. And for the companies that really break through and then hit those revenue metrics, we follow on with $1 million. And a lot of our deal flow comes from other VCs who have early stage companies that they like, and they just want to see them get more of that initial traction, and they send them our way. So I'm available. My DMs are open. Glad to connect with anybody, and thanks for putting this together.
Thank you, Brandon. Welcome.
And Anna, a quick comment about Expert Dojo. They throw rocking parties. Brian McMahon is so connected in Los Angeles, and he's one of the key individuals who kept on supporting the ecosystem in Silicon Valley when things went in a hiccup. So greetings to Expert Dojo.
Yeah. If anybody's in LA, we got something going on tonight, so doors open.
Cool. Thank you, Brandon. Great to have you with us. And Osai, hi.
Hello, everyone. How you doing?
Good.
Hey, Brandon, Gary. I see a couple of familiar faces. Hello, everyone. I'm Osai Adrianigaro, managing partner and founder at Ripple Venture Capital, where we work closely with technology leaders in Africa, and working closely with technology companies out of Africa, focusing on deep tech spaces, deep tech areas of space and biotech. So really excited to be here, really excited to take a look at the companies, pitching today, and happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Osai, for coming.
Oh, we didn't talk about the check size. Check sizes of 100 grand up to $1 million max. Seed stage, and around pre-seed, thereabouts. Kind of hard with deep tech, but pre-Series A.
Okay, we have some of those companies here.
Awesome.
And great to have you with us. Anyone else would like to speak up? Yes, Carlos. Hello.
Hello there. This is Carlos Valderrama from Mexico City. Glad to meet you all and to see familiar faces that have already met. So we are Paradox Ventures, and we invest in seed and pre-seed companies. We have helped more than 300 companies so far, mainly in Mexico, but we also focus in Latin America. So in regard with the size of our checks, they go to 100K to it really depends on the growth of the startup, and we are here to help. So thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Carlos, so much. Enjoy the event. And dear judges, anyone else would like to speak up?
Yeah, hello, my name is Paul Claxton. I am a managing I'm a managing partner at Q1 Velocity Venture Capital. We're an AI VC fund based out of Los Angeles. We invest in AI founders who are building products and solutions for economic impact, things that can improve our lives, our environment, contribute to diversity and equity, particularly those that are building products along those lines in IoT and SaaS spaces and sectors. So again, my name is Paul Claxton. I'll put my contact info in the chat. Looking for great companies to speak with.
Thank you, Paul, so much. Yes, please share your contacts in chat. Everybody is free to do so. And anyone else? We have a couple of minutes still available.
Can't believe Gaju didn't say anything. Gaju, what's wrong, man?
No, man. I'm of course I'm always open to tell a bit about myself. I was doing something and listening all this beautiful introduction. So hello guys, greetings from Belgrade. First of all, I'm really excited to be here, and I would like to thank you all for additional trust. And I must admit that I was looking forward to today's event with quite excitement, meeting all the people that I already know and some new. So it's always to be a pleasure to your regional events, especially considering the importance of the topic, the exceptional speakers, and the expert event judges. As far as my background is concerned, I'm a seasoned finance executive with more than 17 years of experience in financial management and administration across Central, Eastern, and Southeast European countries. I worked across various industries, mostly spent more than a decade in telco, FMCG, financial services, and of course, textile and apparel industry, where I'm currently CFO of Fashion Union Limited, a UK Serbian clothing manufacturer specializing in light white knitwear. So, I'm quite experienced in different restructuring, reorganization processes, and continuous improvements. I'm mostly working on a multicultural practice with an idea to promote automation and simplification of transactional finance, building and managing high-performing teams, encompassing business partnering, management of P&L, optimization of revenue, profitability and working capital, change management, strategic planning, financial reporting, mergers and acquisitions, and management consulting. And as you already know, I'm here in the capacity of a business consultant and representative of two multifamily offices from Switzerland and an investment fund from Southeastern Europe that mainly invests in deep tech, health tech, financial technology, and industry agnostic startups. Their ticket size of investments goes from 100K of euros to 5 million, depending on which stages the startups are. So guys, I'm really excited to connect to date, and I'm looking forward to your pitches.
Thank you, Gaio, so much. Thank you. And if we are done with the introduction, we can go to the startup pitching session. Lydia, what do you think? Oh, no, we have a new voting. Well, the old voting system works as usual, but we have some little differences you should pay attention to. Lydia, please introduce us to those peculiarities.
Thank you so much. First of all, thank you to our official judges and our expert board for your introduction. It was incredible. And now let me explain about our voting system today. How does it work? To start voting, please find your personal voting link on your email and make sure that you are logged in under your profile and see the numbers below the startups. Please scroll the bar to put marks from 1 till 10. 1 is the lowest mark and 10 is the highest. Please vote and evaluate each startups, and no confirmation button is needed. If you need any help, please contact our amazing support team in the Zoom chat. And finally, we are moving to our most exciting part of the event. We have 10 amazing startups from all over the world. Each founder will have 3 minutes for pitch and 3 minutes for Q&A session. And dear startups, we recommend not to mention any fundraising out loud, so please use our chat or other channels of communication in this regard. Thank you so much. Let's welcome the most inspiring startups today. And the first startup that opens our pitch competition is MRGN from the USA. And please welcome Yoni, who will be represented.
Thank you, Lydia. Anna, the two of you guys, I just want to say thank you for having us, but also I'm quickly realizing that this is one of the most professional, I think, events that I've been a part of. So thank you so much for that. So I am Yoni Rubin. I am the CEO and founder of Margin, MRGN Margin, the next generations of business management. So a lot of us probably know the issue around small businesses knowing their trade, right? A pizza shop knows how to make pizza, a hardware store knows how to fix houses, consulting firm knows how to consult, but they don't want to deal with KPIs, spreadsheets, dashboards, and things like that. And we also know that there's a major attrition rate in the small business space, being 9 out of 10 within 18 to 24 months. Turns out 82% of those small businesses are failing for this exact purpose. They simply don't have a good picture of what their business looks like. And so in comes Margin, where our AI translates financial mumbo jumbo into plain English, but also gives you predictive insights that are specific to your business. So we can tell you, hey, your gross margin is too thin compared to industry benchmarks. What is gross margin? We're going to tell you very quickly and easily. We're going to tell you, hey, your customer acquisition cost is healthy today, but it's trending in the wrong direction. Or this is a good time to hire, and this is a good time to raise capital, or you have a seasonal business and you should do X, Y, and Z. And it's all specific to your business. So we've had tremendous traction. We were able to bring on more than 600 small businesses into our beta, which is still ongoing, and we're just about to launch publicly. We already have in the pipeline 7-Eleven, Taco John's, the city of Miami, the city of Fort Lauderdale, who are working to subsidize subscriptions for small businesses in the area. We were #1 on Product Hunt in January, one startup showcase in Fort Lauderdale in February, I believe it was. And it's just been a tremendous last few months. We are the only ones doing exactly what we're doing, but we have tangential competition. The biggest differentiator between us and everybody else is we have provisionally patented our ML methodology, which involves a handful of things that I don't have the time to discuss on this call. So if you want to learn more about our specific machine learning endeavors and the patent as well, please reach out to me separately. We're talking about a 30 million small to medium business market in the US alone. Extrapolating that to international numbers, we're talking about 90 million small businesses. We do have an interesting enterprise strategy as well, which is really cool, but we're going first to small businesses. We have a traditional freemium SaaS pricing scheme and 2 other methodologies or methods of deriving revenue, 2 other channels. Our go-to market involves franchises, as mentioned, 7-Eleven, Taco John's, franchise associations who are already in touch with municipalities. We will be we'll be launching our channel partner portal in the next couple of weeks to facilitate relationships between service providers and our end users. And I can't complain, things have been going fantastic. I've been a COO for the past 15 years. I've taken part in about $250 million in raises, 1 IPO and an uplist to the New York Stock Exchange. To my left, we have Des, who's the former CEO or president of IHOP Restaurants, Center Plate Catering, Safeway Supermarkets, and Hot Stuff Foods. Bonnie Siegel is a U.S. presidential campaign advisor with her own massive exit under her belt, and so on. We've got a terrific team assembled, really. So what I like to tell everybody, guys, we all like to watch Shark Tank or the equivalent of Shark Tank in whatever country you might be in, and we love the puns at the end, even though Shark Tank might not be rooted in reality. And so, yeah, it's going to be an adventure. We're going to have fun. We're going to want to wring each other's necks, but we want to work together with people who obviously want to make themselves a lot of money, but also want to help small businesses and change the landscape of how we manage business in general. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Yoni. And please, our judges, it's time to you. Yes, Kelly, your question.
Thank you, Lydia. Hi, Yoni, nice presentation. So what are your competitive advantage? How do you differentiate Margin from other business intelligence solution provider? Thank you.
Amazing question, because I didn't touch on it whatsoever in this deck because it's a bit of a conversation, but I'm going to give you a very high level. So There are about 30 players in the space that all they do is financial modeling for small businesses. They've sprouted up in the last few years. It's become very popular. What we do is after we build a small business's operating plan or financial model, which takes all of about 15 seconds, then our machine learning kicks in and we give all sorts of predictive insights into their specific KPIs, hiring plans, financing plans, salary benchmarking. For example, we can say, hey, you're planning on hiring a marketing manager in Iowa for $95,000, but the going rate is actually $80,000. So you can stand to save yourself $15,000. So where everybody else stops with simple financial modeling and operating planning, we then give them the actual insights in their own layman's terms language and on a predictive basis as well.
Okay, great. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kelly. And please, Gayo.
Thank you, Lydia. Yoni, quite a stellar presentation. Can you tell us a bit about your traction? I already saw that you're moving on from beta expectation and you tripled number of users within the 3 weeks of public launch. So can you tell us a bit more about the structure of your traction and some projections if you can share it?
Absolutely. Yeah. So really quickly, we kicked off our beta last year. We thought we would only get about 10 to 15 users, small businesses, to really stress test the platform, and we figured we'd get them from friends and family. We ended up with starting with 85, progressed to 150 over the next few months, made it to 600, all through organic channels alone, to the point where this is going to be a little mind-blowing, and a lot of you are not going to believe this, but we're seeing conversion rates of on any given day between 16 and 34%, which is astronomical. As we know, SaaS conversion rates in advertising are typically 1.5 to 2%. And the reason for that is nothing that we're doing very well. I'd love to pat myself on the back, but it's really all these users, what they're doing is they're actually finding us through keywords that we never bid on. And so they're proactively looking for a solution just like ours. So moving forward, we hit January where we opened up our public beta. That's when we really hit 600 plus. And then we won IT Expo. We started getting our early signs of revenue, which we're not even focused at all on conversion right now, and about a month ago. So just a couple of subscriptions right now. And then in the next month, we're focused on conversion. We offer a free trial plus freemium. So we were not by any means expecting early signs of revenue, which is really surprising in the best way possible. We are currently in negotiations with 7-Eleven to roll out to all of their for 8,400 franchises worldwide. We're in negotiations not just with the city of Miami, but Miami-Dade County, Fort Lauderdale, and Broward County, where Fort Lauderdale resides, because that's where the budget comes from. And that will gross us a $10 million MRR very quickly if we land those deals. So that would be pretty amazing.
Yuri,
And
I'm so sorry.
Thank you very
so
much. It was quite a convincing presentation encompassing your elaboration on my question. Good luck and let's connect.
I appreciate it. Thank
Let's
you, guys.
connect after the event. Good luck.
You got it.
Thank you, Jadis, for your question. And thank you, Yoni, for a great speech. And we need to move on to our next participants. Startup number 2, Jeddah AI from California, USA, and Tawit, who is the founder.
Hi guys, great panel. It's an opportunity to talk to you guys. So I'm Tawit Khan from Silicon Valley, California. I go by TK. I'm the founder and CEO of Jeddah AI, which is a visual generative AI workspace or an AI-powered online whiteboard. We have a very unique patent pending generative AI approach. So without further ado, I would like to give a quick demo of our product. You guys can see my screen, right?
Mm-hmm. What's it doing?
TK, there's no audio.
Lydia, and we don't hear anything.
David, I'm sorry. Do you hear me?
Yeah, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Is your video need to sound because we don't
All right.
hear
Yeah,
anything?
yeah. Okay, so I think whatever video you saw, it's basically our generative AI capability on the visual space. And our platform allows the user to generate diagrams, mind maps, templates on any given topic, even doing analysis on our platform. So far, our we launched in March, and we had our POC launch last year. We have almost 16,000 sign up so far, and we have a few customers. We're talking to a few potential enterprise clients. So that's sort of where we are at right now. If you are interested to play with our platform, go to Jeda AI, and you'll find our product there.
What does it do?
It's a visual workspace canvas. It's basically an AI-powered online whiteboard. So if you kind of compare with Miro, except the fact we have the generative AI. So that's kind of like your starting point as a user. You log in and start typing on your topic, and then it creates a diagram or mind map or template on a focused topic.
David, maybe have a pitch deck with the slides because we don't see anything, and it'd be much better if you share a few slides of your pitch deck.
Sure. Okay, so basic functionality is smart. We call it smart template, data analysis, diagrams, and AI generated wireframe is also coming soon. We're receiving tremendous positive remarks and comments from social media, and it's all over. You can search it. Our growth is amazing. We're seeing active users almost like 1/3 of the registered users, and ever since we launched in March, we kind of relaunched it. So basically, our POC was last year, but we took a generative AI pivot this year, and since March, total sign up was 4K, and majority of our user base is coming from product team. So this is sort of like how it works. Other online whiteboard, you just do a theory, do all of this, and for us, it's just like you do it with AI. So I'm going to skip a few of this. This is our team. We have a great team all over the world. And our advisors are active to help us out. Of course, I come from a background, 22 years of experience in product development in the Silicon Valley, and yeah, so our vision is bold, and only can turn this into reality. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and dear judges, I guess it's time to your questions. Yes, Gabriel, please.
Hi, thank you. I was just literally using your product while you were speaking. No, so I have a doubt. It looks like let's say like a Notion, but with more AI features, right? To build faster, some brainstorming, or I just did it for a few minutes, no? But correct me if I'm wrong, no?
Yeah, you are in a way right. So we kind of share path with Notion as well as other online whiteboard platforms. So the ability to not just text-based, but like visual generative space, right? So diagrams, mind maps, templates, even data analysis is one of the powerful things that you can scrap any customer feedback data, and then it would create a recommendation for that.
Yeah. The only thing I see is that it is very bombarded with many graphics right at once. So it might be confusing at the beginning to build something. Than in Notion or other app, is very clean, no? But I don't know. I'll take more time to dig in the
Yeah, so I appreciate the feedback. It's basically, in the visual generative space, right? So how we allow the user to create templates and diagrams. Those are the two have been our main focus. Yeah.
Thank you, man. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, Gaia, but we need to move. Thank you
No
so
worries.
much. Also, thank you, David, for a great speech. And I want to welcome here our next participant, startup number 3, Preamble from the USA, and Jonathan, please. I want to see you. We all want to see you.
Hello. Okay, yes. So thank you all very much for your time and interest. I'll go ahead and pull up my slide deck. Okay. So we are Preamble, and we're the #1 company providing a safety layer for artificial intelligence, meaning that we enable, there are right now starting to be more startups that enable guardrails for AI safety, but we are the first and best and also have the most IP and the most traction. So I want to explain about this. And the name of our company is a reference to the preamble of the Constitution. So that's what we're named after. Okay, so this is our founding team and our complete full-time team right now. And we're very engineering heavy. So basically everyone on the team is technical. And then we have a very strong advisory board, which helps supplement our team. And many of our advisors are related to law and policy, where we participate in organizations like NIST, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, to actually help shape forthcoming government policies in order to benefit society, and which also benefits our company. Okay, so at a high level, generative AI is gaining a ton of momentum across the industry, as you just saw with JEDI, and as you'll see with a number of startups today. However, there's also a lot of uncharted danger. So people are saying sorry in advance when they release this stuff, because it has both known and unknown dangers. So generative AI has a number of pitfalls, and then what we do is that we help you to address this. So we allow companies to take policies, for example, policies about personally identifiable information, policies about not giving medical advice, policies about compliance with fair housing laws and fair lending laws. And so we help to translate those policies into an actual digital policy that can be used to guide and steer AI systems. All right, so how do we allow you to find policies? So we're building a policy marketplace where we're recruiting name brand organizations like the ACLU, the NAACP, et cetera, to provide definitions of these policies based on their stated values that they care about. We're also working with 2 other big categories of policy providers. One of them is more technical safety organizations. You can think like security companies. And then the other is organizations that focus on legal compliance and insurance. Okay, so basically what this diagram is showing is that these entities that are in purple are basically the sellers in our marketplace. And so they provide a number of helpful policies. And then that combines with what we call our foundational policy, which is based on United Nations global values that benefit everybody. We combine that together with the policies you find through our marketplace. And then this provides you digital policies that can ensure correct behavior from your bot. And then we have a compelling strategic roadmap. I know this is a lot of text, so if you email us, we can share a detailed slide deck after this. Okay, the final thing I want to really emphasize is that intellectual property sets us very much apart from the other companies in our space, because responsible AI is becoming a growing field. And in particular, what we do, basically being a guardrails company, there are now starting to be other AI startups that are also starting guardrails companies. So what differentiates us is our early IP. And we're working now with Snapchat as a IP licensing partner to help us basically find customers for our solution bundled with our IP. And so we've had independent assessment of the value of our IP done by Snapchat's SVP of strategy and corp dev. And that's assessed our patent number 2 as $100 million patent value, and patent number 3 as $200 million patent value. And then here's just a screenshot of the patent number 2, just showing why this is so important, is that this is the first and most comprehensive patent about mitigating jailbreaks. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of jailbreaks and heard the term prompt injection that people use a lot on Twitter. And we have a patent on this dating back to exactly 1 year ago, so filed May 4th, 2022. And so we have a patent on this before other people even knew this was a thing. We were basically 4 months before it was discovered on Twitter. Okay, so finally, thank you, and I'll turn things over for questions.
Thank you so much, Jonathan. And we already have a first question from Jordan.
Great presentation, sort of. I could have done away with the patents, not too relevant. Listen, you're preaching to the choir. We get it. I wish you spend more time on your revenue model. Would love to know what that is. Can you hit me with 5 or 6 bullets on your traction, product, revenue, customer, utility, and most importantly, who's watching the watchers? Who's going to watch the quality and the integrity of the policies you're putting in the market? It's easy for an agent to put some black box policy, and I use it before I know it. I'm making fun of everybody that has a hair on their head. Go ahead.
Yes, certainly. Okay, so yeah, thank you. So quickly covering some of these other areas, our revenue, basically monetization strategy focuses on usage-based SaaS model combined with IP licensing. So you could think of us as being like Qualcomm, where with Qualcomm, they make money if you use their chips, and if you do use their chips and technology, then it comes bundled with an IP license.
Give me the numbers, man. Now, what are you charging? A penny a user, $100?
No. So basically, if you're a startup, you'll pay about $10,000 a year. If you're a large growth startup like a Unicorn, you'll pay about $100,000 a year. And if you're a large enterprise, you'll pay about $1 million a year.
And then $10,000 for a startup a year? Okay, raise of hands on the startups. Who would pay $10,000 for a price like that, for a product like that? Keep on going, sir.
Yeah. And then, okay, so another question you had asked has to do with who watches the watchmen. How do we ensure that this is fair? So partly this comes back to what I call our foundation policy. So basically our foundation policies are based on the declared policies of the United Nations. And so we think that that's ultimately the way that this should be run. So some examples, one principle from the United Nations is that lethal autonomous weapons should be regulated. Another one is that nuclear weapons are illegal, actually, by UN treaty. And then there's also stuff that's more culturally relevant to consumer AI. So the United Nations actually is a pioneer in something called gender neutral AI, where they produced a report in 2018 that was focused on this issue that back then, especially, all of the AI bots were female by default. And that's a problem because it reinforces a stereotype that women should be assistants, like women should be secretaries, women should be nurses instead of doctors, basically that women should have to do the lower paid jobs. And so having female AI assistants reinforces that stereotype and is a big problem. So that's an area that that's one of the areas that we've adopted as a passionate cause, is to help. So we have policies that focus on ensuring that AI does not behave in a gendered way.
Jonathan, thank you so much. Jordan, thank you for your question. And please, Kelly, Alexander, I'm so sorry, but please use our Zoom chat because we need to move on to our next participant. And it's startup number 4, Scramjet from Poland, and Michael, who will be representing. Please.
Hello. Very nice to be here, and thank you for having me. I'll
nice to see
my
you.
Screen. Hopefully everything works. I hope you can share. You can see my screen.
Perfectly.
Fantastic. So I shall start. My name is Michał Czapracki. I'm the CEO of Scramjet. Together with this great team, we're solving a fundamental problem with data, breaking the boundaries between your data processing programs. If your company has more than 5 developers, this may sound familiar to you, but do you know that the average company makes decisions based on 400 data sources? But that data does not live free. It's bound to servers, environments, organizations, and cloud providers. Think about your data stack, but take a step back. Look at the bigger picture. Your data sits in so many different places physically, and each integration tool works in a single one. Data automation is a complete mess. Every integration, especially with your customers, is code dealing with server security, APIs, and so on, not with the data itself. We believe that data should be an off-the-shelf product. If you need something in a supermarket, no one asked you to build a shopping cart, yet that's what's happening here. What if there was a tool that let you run and connect programs in any place in the internet, so you could treat them as a single platform. Remember all that code from the previous slide? You wouldn't need it anymore. Here at Scramjet, we want to make data processing available when and where it's needed. We've just launched the Scramjet Cloud Platform, a virtual data mesh. It allows running your code anywhere and connect data in any direction in a tenth of the resources needed. Thanks to our lightweight nature, any computer or server can become a part of Scramjet Cloud in a matter of minutes. We work just as well on IoT devices, edge servers, and massive AI clusters in the cloud. Such solutions were until now only built by large enterprises. SMEs were either locked by inflexible platforms with arbitrary standards or spent months of hiring, learning, and coding enterprise software. But time is money, and SMEs just couldn't make it. With Scramjet, they can start processing data immediately. The onboarding takes a couple of minutes, and your data can be processed where it sits without having to deal with pushing it to the cloud first. With current standards, such developments took months of investment. We cut this down to days. We're helping our early adopters to build integrations in various business areas. Scramjet works just as well in integrating e-commerce platforms, sharing insights from sensitive data in medtech, or monitoring fielded IoT data on the edge. This year, we want to find 360 customers to learn with them and unlock the full ubiquity of data. Over the next 36 months, we want to scale up and offer enterprise features as our customers grow with us. We are looking to build lasting partnerships to offer services and build developer relations to engage our main users, the developers at SMEs. We're currently fundraising for a launch round, and we'd be happy to continue the journey with you. Thank you very much, and I'd be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you so much for your that you've been in time. And we have a first question from our Brandon.
Hey, Michael, good presentation. My question is, what are the KPIs that your pilot companies are evaluating to determine the success of what they're using?
There are two major aspects. One of the companies, the Macopedia, for instance, had built a POC, and the time they didn't even manage to estimate the amount of work that needs to go into the integration that they were building with the current solutions that they have. So I believe that the biggest value that we bring is creating something that otherwise couldn't be done because of the time and investment that you need to do. And if you've done anything with data, if you look at all the startups here, they all deal with numerous sources of data. They're working only on one each. With Scramjet, they can work on all together.
Thank you so much. And question from Alexander.
Yes, my first question is, have you raised any money at this moment already?
Yes, we have raised around $1.5 million here in Poland. We're currently looking to find a co-investor for at least two interested VCs here. And we're looking to find funding for setting up a company in the US currently. So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Are you going to relocate the management to US? Or you want to? Yeah.
We want to set it up in such a way that the Polish company will focus on software development. We have really good resources in here, and create a new structure in the US. Some of the management will probably relocate, but we are looking also for to find really good managers, especially in the sales and marketing departments in the US.
And did you have any VCs in your first round?
Yes, we had a Polish VC called SpeedUp Group, and the second VC in the late pre-seed or early seed, Sunfish Ventures as well. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Osei, I'm so sorry. Please use our Zoom chat for your questions. And we move into our next startup, number 5, Inksblock from the USA. And Dana, please, the stage is yours.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm Dina Neep, the CEO of Xblock. We are located in Seattle, Washington State. Let me give you some context. The restaurant industry is the second largest private employer in the US, and they spend $300 billion on labor, which is their largest operational cost, and it's not sustainable. Understaffing in restaurant has a big impact on customers and workers, with a 75% turnover rate leading to increased costs and poor guest experiences. The problem is compounded by the fact that half of the top 20 jobs under 34 are restaurant jobs. In 2030, over 60% restaurant jobs will be targeted towards Gen Z and Alpha. It's important to understand what these young people think about working in the restaurant industry and how can restaurant jobs become more attractive to the 2030 workforce. Current restaurant software lacks a central hub to oversee operations, track customers' behavior from different channels, and view financial performance holistically. That's why we created Took. Took is an innovative solution that connects to the restaurant operation and centralizes all restaurant technologies into one system, providing a voice-activated communication platform for customers, staff, and managers across multiple devices. It's built on large language models, fine-tuned for each brand individually. Took offers hyper-personalized services to guests, enabling servers to cover more tables in less time, which reduces the need for additional staff and increases net profit per employee, while boosting the team's performance and well-being. Managers can access to actionable data and predictive tools to view the operation as a whole, enabling them to quickly address problems. Big players in the restaurant industry often rely on traditional operation and legacy POS systems, neglecting the potential of human-focused AI. While some emerging companies aim to replace human workers with robots, we believe that not all jobs can be replaced in this human-centric industry. As a result, Took leverages AI to enhance human performance, improve customer experiences, and boost revenue. With our previous round of fundraising, we developed the platform. We launched it last month. We have 4 restaurants on board, 2 more coming. We are planning to have 50 more by the end of the year. We are raising again, and with that, we expect to deliver $200,000 in MRR in 18 months. This is our team. Cyrus and I have been working together for 20 plus years. We had 5 startups with 3 successful exits. I've been CTO for more than 20 projects, and we have advisors both in hospitality and in startup. Our go-to-market plan is with local restaurants with 1 to 10 locations. We are collaborating with our Economic Development Alliance of Skagit County, and we are connected to all other similar organizations in Washington State. And our laser focus is middle market food service companies with 5 million to 1 billion revenue. And we are offering partnership and affiliate program to industry consultants, former executives, and recently exited partners. I appreciate your time. My email is dina@xblock.ai. I'm looking forward to hearing from those of you who are interested to join us to create a better future for restaurants and its people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dina. And please, our judges. I want to pass the floor to someone. Any questions? Yes, Alexander, please.
Thanks for your presentation. And Tell me, please, you said you have 4 restaurants now, yeah?
Yes.
And so how much time did you spend to find those customers?
We have been in restaurant tech for over 7 years, so we have a great pipeline of restaurants. These have been our previous customers. So I can say they are among those early adopters, and they even spend were part of our fundraising for our previous round. So I don't have a straightforward answer for that, but we have over 400 restaurants in our pipeline through partnership with local economic development organizations in Washington so far.
And tell me from the, let's imagine I'm the customer in the restaurant. So in which cases I can use this service on the entrance or when I'm eating, or can you tell about the product more?
Yeah, of course. Thank you. It's a good question. It depends on the technologies that you're already using. If you don't have any technology at all in your restaurant, which is rare, the product that we have built so far covers all online ordering platform, payment system, POS system, and we offer all of these for free to you. And it's free for you, but we still generate money because we have a revenue sharing partnership with payment processing company. So we help you to create your menu and recipe online in our system, and our system is connected to US food data. So every ingredient that there's in your recipe is just grabbed from their system, and we create menu for you, and you have the option of using any kind of hardware that you want. It's hardware agnostic, so you choose your preferred hardware. It can be tablet, it can be phone, or for now we don't have the smart wearables, but in the future we are working on developing it. So,
Dina, I'm so sorry, but your time is up. And thank you so much. Thank you for our judges for your question, and thank you, Dina, for your pitch deck. And we need to move to our next participant, startup number 7, Hater AI from Spain. And please welcome Alvaro.
Hi, thank you very much, Lydia, and all the judges for this amazing event. Let me just share my screen.
Lydia, what he's doing that, we're skipping natural wave?
No, I'm sorry, Alvaro, I'm so sorry.
No issues.
It's my bad.
Yeah,
It's my bad.
yeah,
So please,
that was my turn.
yes. So in this case, please welcome Chayan and Rajiv from Natal Wave from the USA, Georgia.
Thank you, Lydia, for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for the opportunity. So this is Chayan, founder and CEO of Neural Wave. Before I talk about Neural Wave, I would like to take you through a story, the story of Sarah. Sarah is a single mother and of an 8-year-old child and a small business owner. And she struggles to manage her workload and find time for her child. And that is basically leading to major issues in her business of losing customers, delayed services, etc. However, she can't afford to hire more staff at this time, and also struggling to find an affordable automation solutions to automate the mundane and repetitive task of our business. This is just not the story of Sarah. This is the story of 150 million SMBs across the world, and 35 million of them are alone in North America. And this is just not impacting their business, their lives, and their livelihood. And this is exactly why we have created NeuralWave. NeuralWave's B2B SaaS platform, powered by AI and machine learning, offers first and last mile automation to SMBs to automate their mundane and repetitive tasks of their business at an unprecedented price point of less than $10 per month. The market for this is quite large. It's a 180 billion TAM, and I've derived it to by taking to SAM SOM. It comes to $1.1 billion SOM, and in worst case, we can make at least $100 million ARR within the next 5 years from this market. If you look at the competitive landscape, there is hardly any player who is operating and in this segment and solving this problem. Most of the players are already focusing on only large enterprise segment, and also they do not provide for both first and last mile automation to solve the problem of the SMBs, right? So basically, virtually, this is a untapped and niche segment we are operating on. From business model wise, it's quite simple. B2B SaaS model where we charge $50 average per month for subscription with annual commitment. The price starts from $10, goes up to $100 to avail our services. If we haven't launched yet, but still we have managed to get 1,000 MRR at this point of time, and we have completed 30 successful POCs. The customer testimonials are here, which I can share with you guys, and we have established some partnerships with the key player in this segment, and we have a pipeline of 50K ARR at this time. Rajiv is the co-founder of NeuralWave, and Rajiv and I both work we know each other for 25 years, and we have built a startup before, Hypercap, a hyper automation platform, and failed and learned a lot of lessons from it. And now we are pivoting to NeuralWave to focus on this SMB segment to apply our lesson, and we hope to succeed this time. We are raising our first pre-seed funding, and most of the proceeds are going to be used for customer acquisition and product enhancement. We hope to break even with 1,000 subscription per month, and we hope to reach 3 million ARR within the next 18 months. That's our target before we go for Series A. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and please feel to ask me any questions if you have.
Thank you so much, Chayan. And please, I want to welcome our judges.
What's the revenue journey so far?
We haven't launched yet, but we have got $1,000 MRR from a customer, a small business who are using our product currently. We haven't launched our SaaS platform yet.
Okay, what does your customer pipeline look like?
Sorry?
What does your customer pipeline look like? And how are you acquiring those customers? Someone asked just now.
The customers we have got 5 customers in the pipeline at the moment: HDFC Reinsurance, Samsonite, and a couple of other customers in India and South Africa. But that is not from the pure SaaS model. We are launching our pure SaaS portal where our according to our business model, we would like customer to come to our website and buy the subscription from the website going forward. If that answers your question.
Thank you so much, Osei, and please welcome Brandon.
Yeah, I just want to double click on that because you mentioned like Samsonite. That's like an enterprise type client, I would think.
Yeah.
This is for SMBs, right? So how are you acquiring customers that are, this is for like pops, right?
Very, very good questions, right? So this comes from our previous startup, Hypercap, which was focusing on hyperautomation. So we are focusing on the large enterprises. And that's when we realized that this is not the model we can scale our business on, and we are pivoting from it. But the relationship and the customers we have built, we are bringing them to the neural wave. And that's why we have those relationship, and the customers which we have, we are bringing it to neural wave. But like I said, we are yet to launch, and we want to focus on the SMB segment only, with a very small price point, which is scalable. And
so do you have a go-to-market for acquiring those customers?
Yeah, we are going to basically launch it through our website, as well as, we are going to make the product available on the cloud marketplaces like AWS, Google Cloud, and Azure. And we are going to launch it with the invitation only. We'll have an invitation only launch. We're going to apply influencer marketing and affiliation and referral marketing, cold email outreach to get the customers on board. We are also establishing partnership with likes of Sage, NetSuite, QuickBooks, Xero, who are focusing purely on the small businesses across the world. We already have a couple of discussions with Sage for establishing the partnership. Any other questions?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chayan, for your pitch, and thank you for our judges for your questions. And I want to welcome our next participant, startup number 7, Hey Teacher IA from Spain. And please, Alvaro, welcome again.
Thank you, Lydia, and sorry to Chayan. I was so excited. I didn't realize about the turn. I'm going to share screen. So do you see my screen?
Just a sec. Yeah. And do please a full screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. So hello everyone. My name is Alvaro Saez, CEO at the Titeria, the startup that is making a revolution in production standards in the audiovisual, video game, and virtual reality sectors. Could you estimate how long it might take Pixar Studios to storyboard a single scene from Toy Story? Up to 6 weeks, with teams of 10 and 20 designers to get these kinds of visualizations. These sectors have experienced exponential growth in recent years, and it's due to the increasing demand that it's becoming more and more complicated to carry out quality production while keeping costs at bay. Identifying this problem, actors, game developers, and artificial intelligence experts set out to create the most efficient video creation software on the market, which allows to transform scripts into audiovisual productions automatically and in seconds. We have registered our trademark, and in the coming months, we will patent our secret source for creating quality animations in real time. The current moment is absolutely propitious to carry out a project like this due to the great consumption and power of digital platforms. In terms of market size, we target 3 of the most important global entertainment sectors today, such as audiovisual, video games, and virtual reality, with total addressable markets of 100 billion each audiovisual and video games, and 30 billion growing for virtual reality. Our current competitors are text to 2D video converters from large companies such as Google or Meta, like this example here. The man goes to the stairs. They are incipient projects in which good results are already beginning, and our main competitive advantage is given by the 3D nature of our productions, which allows us to be more flexible to manual changes in the interface, for example, in voices and sound and in post-production. This is an example of our technology. We can type the same sentence as the previous one in our interface. The man goes to the stairs, and we can see in a few seconds how this sentence appears in the screen with a high quality, all the graphics, all the characters, the environment, and the shot. So we want to reach our market through events in the film and video game industry, like Synergy Expo LA or Tokyo Game Show. Our business model is based on a SaaS with different fees depending on the footage that the customer is going to make per month. Our team has extensive experience in AI and video games, We are in contact with different entities that provide us with technological profiles and knowledge of the market to specify our solution to their needs, to validate the solution with them, and to obtain traction metrics. Partners like Hyperpixel Editor and AWS Loft Accelerator. At the end of 2022, we have entered the market, earning 60,000 euros in revenues, and we want to achieve 18 million euros by the end of 2026. In 2024, we are starting the international expansion process to scale the use of our tool globally. So this is Chiteria, the startup that wants to change the way we shape our ideas, the world. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you so much,
any
Albert.
questions?
Thank you. Yes, we have already question from Osei.
Great presentation. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
What kind of technology are you basing this product on? Is it proprietary technology, or are you just commingling a bunch of open source projects together?
Yeah, in terms of technology, there's like two main parts. First one is for the text understanding, this natural language processing. It is catching the information for characters, environments, objects, actions that is happening in the script. And the second main part is generative AI to produce 3D models, 3D animations, 3D environments to create all this information that has been taken from the text. So this is the result of the two parts in the sequence.
Okay, and this was created by, and these two pieces created by who? By you guys?
Yeah, it's our own technology. The natural language processing algorithm is ours. We are not using ChatGPT and any other transform or LM model. And the other part, we are using voxels to recreate with AI the new 3D models of characters and objects and environments. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned on another slide 40% growth.
Yeah.
What's that? 40% of what? And one of the earlier slides.
Yeah, it was 40% of growth for the virtual reality sector, for example. So, 40% of growth for the next 3 years. Yeah.
Thank you, Osei, and thank you for your answer. And we still have 30 seconds for question from Alexander.
Can you show us the slide, your slide with competitors, and talking about it? Because the space is crowded today, and I did not see any other names on your slide.
Sorry, any other what?
Who are the main competitor today for you?
For example, in last October, Google and Meta launched approaches of text-to-2D video, and they are using the same architectures of Stable Diffusion, DALL-E to Midjourney, this kind of text-to-image AIs, but applied to the video generation with time coordinates. So these are solutions. They are not commercial. They are not available in the market. You cannot use it to create videos. And like 2 weeks ago, Runway, this here, the Gen 2, was releasing, publishing the results of its new text-to-video technology with better results than Google and Meta, but all these results, this AI is not available either. In our case, this is available. Our solution is a beta version that is available in our website, and you can test it, download it, and generate new videos. But the kind of videos that they are generating, for example, in Meta, is this kind of sequences. They are so short and easy to generate. In fact, yeah.
Thank you so much, Alvaro. Your time is up. Thank you for a great speech. Thank you for our judges for your questions. And please welcome our next startup, number 8, DPI Medical from Germany. And I want to pass the floor to Manuel.
Hello. Good evening from Munich. It's quite late
Good,
here already.
good to see you.
So we prevent blindness by improving retinal therapy with AI. So let me see. Okay, let's go. Who are we? Well, we are a spin out from Germany's leading private eye center. My CTO and myself, we have launched 7 different product families and 7 different health tech startups before. So we are not doing this the first time. And we are also advised by KOLs from Europe's 2 largest eye clinics. Around 100 million people worldwide suffer from late-stage vision-threatening retinal diseases, meaning they actually need eye injections monthly or bi-monthly or every 3 months usually, straight into the eye. Since 15 years, there's a drug to stop people from going blind, but due to aging societies and other factors like diabetes, it has become the 5th most costly drug therapy worldwide, from $0 to $13 billion. There are 8 million injections done in the US every year alone. So this therapy is currently dished out on a one-size-fits-all basis and creates enormous burden for patients and doctors alike. This is why many patients do not get the results they want, and then they drop out of therapy. So our doctors have found a way to overcome this problem, and they actually achieve 3 times better outcomes and 2 times higher, lower dropout rates, among 2,500 patients. And now we basically took what they did into an approach and baked this into an AI solution. So how we will bring it to every doctor out there. So what you see in the current video, I hope this is running now. It's loading. You should see the video. Okay, great. So this is a leading imaging platform. There are like 3 big ones, have 80–90% market share. We are integrated in 2 of them already. And the technician, they just upload a scan to the cloud where it's processed by our AI, and we provide back a PDF report. It takes them 1 click, just 1 second. And then when the doctor sees the patient a few minutes later, going from the imaging room to the patient room, so there's already the AI report, there's the image, they can look at both of the things, and they can make up an ideal treatment for them. Right now, as I said, it's one size fits all. So in the future, it will be really personalized to the patient. Our USP behind it, we have really a large amount of longitudinal data, more than 500,000 proprietary data set for more than 60 eye practices across Germany, but also we have randomized controlled trial data from our pharma partners. After 10 years of research, we founded Deep Eye end of 2021. Our preclinical product is already convinced all top-tier pharmas. These are our real customers. We currently integrate with all major retinal imaging systems as our distribution channel to the doctors. And the sales in our first year were 440K, mainly with pharma, but also with some doctor associations. We also recently received some indications from people who wanted to invest. So happy to talk about this, so that we can launch our second product, which is the clinical product, directly to doctors. If you want to join us on our mission to prevent 1 million people from blindness by 2030, please reach out.
Thank you so much, Manuel. Thank you for a great pitch. And we already have the first question from Alexander, please.
Do you have competitors today?
Yes, of course. We are the first commercial solution for this area, but there are some others. Let me just go. Here we go. So along the patient journey, most focus on screening or diagnostic support. We are really about therapy management, and we are the first one in this area as a commercial solution. There are some research papers in this direction, but ours are, we are the first commercial solution. And we plan to collaborate with those other players who are either earlier or later in the patient journey in the coming years. Why did we start in this specific area? Well, our doctors started it because they basically created the solution they always needed in their practice and running the teleophthalmic network. And this now enables them really to have the most critical decision and the most costly decision to have it supported by AI, not the screening part or the patient monitoring part.
And have you raised any money at this moment before?
So last year we intended to raise some money. As you know, April was not a good month for fundraising, so we actually stopped. We got some investment offers, but not the ones we expected. Based also on our track record, we thought we could do better. We actually focused on the customers. We bootstrap. We are profitable to this point in time right now, but we got some really good investment offers recently. So more than 1.25 million committed already for a 2 million round in euros. And so we expect to close the round by the end of June. Again, if you're interested to co-invest, this is our first institutional round. But of course, well, besides the revenue, we also got a lot of grants, like roughly 1 million, for instance, from Novartis.
Okay, very much.
Thank you, Alexander. Please, Gaio.
Thank you, Lydia. Quite an interesting concept. You know, what I didn't understand is your business model. You know, what's your generally, you know, can you elaborate more on your business model? And my second question, encompassing with this one, would be more, you know, elaborating on your current, you know, commercialization in terms of go-to-market strategy and how you're planning to commercialize your product to make it, you know, earning startup.
So our business model, as I said, we have like in the first year we had 440K in revenues. I'm not sure. I think there's a problem. Okay, so at 440K in revenues, it was 90% pharma, and there was also a small share from provider associations, so healthcare provider associations, which already work with us. The product is not CE marked. So we are now launching, or next year we will launch the clinical product, and we will distribute it through the 3 major diagnostic imaging players in this space. This is Zeiss, this is Heidelberg Engineering, this is Topcon Healthcare. They have 80 to 90% market share in basically every country on earth. US, Europe, doesn't matter. And so we are integrated into their systems. You don't need to download something extra. There is a small debuy button. So it was also kind of what you saw in the video. The front end is not from us. The AI is running in the background. They are distributing us. They're taking a cut of our profits. And this is a model which has proven very successful in radiology. So this is now being translated to ophthalmology the first time to address all the 220,000 eye doctors that we have worldwide.
Thank you very much for their answer. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry, guys. Please, Alexander and Jordan, ask your question in our Zoom chat because we are so limited in time. And please welcome our startup number 9, Format GTP from the USA, California, and Kevin, who will be represented.
Thanks, Lydia. Thanks, the judges. Let me just see if I can actually share my screen. All right, there you go. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, perfectly. Please do it full screen.
Excellent, thank you.
Perfect.
We are Format GPT. We are the way for the internet to create beautiful, rich documents. You can call us the PDF for the AI age. And we have a patent pending technology. Basically, it's a method to create structured documents from generative AI. The documents that we create are live. They include illustrations, graphics, rich document formatting. And you can actually check it live on Livebook AI, which is one of our partner applications. We have a great traction with the platform. Format GPT is currently used by several platforms. Livebook AI, which is the Kindle plus WordPress for AI age. And this is all part of these products are ours. Part of these products are implemented in partnership with other customers. For example, we have a traction with the one of the biggest brands in the world, the United States Olympic Committee, which gave us a contract for building AI coaching based on our platform, which essentially creates sports-specific content for the coaches and athletes. With this platform, for example, we're planning to reach close to 1 million users. They're sports-related or sports-oriented. Another application of our platform is AI kiosks. One of the kiosks is actually installed in Silicon Valley in Mountain View in the Computer History Museum, one of the oldest and largest museums about computer history in the world. And we have basically the kiosks interacting with our platform every day and generating content for the partners. We also have Ask AI, which is AI training and certification platform that is using our technology. And we're working with Microsoft. The Word team actually mentioned that Format GPT could be a potential partner for Word as they see us on one of the potential technologies they're interested in for 2024. They haven't even gotten to the stage where we are, so they're interested in this. And the Microsoft Azure technical support team mentioned that the benefit of using this technology for them would be $6 to $10 million per month, or 20,000 support cases that they handle every day. The platform has every platform has essentially, our platform has the playground where people can create rich documents or play with the templates. Oh, I'm sorry, it's actually live. And then we also have multiple document templates to allow people to create documents that range from novels to science articles to recipes, poetry, children's stories, science fiction, romance, blogs, and so on and so forth. So this actually is a groundbreaking way to work with the AI generated content. We also have payments API, which is a way for us to measure metered content. And this is part of our monetization strategy, that we actually charge metered usage for the use of our API for the users. So as I mentioned, we have several business models. We have a B2B and B2C. For B2C, we charge $9 per month for personal, $29 per month for business. API are metered usage charges, and SaaS B2B type of models. We have, for example, with the AI coaching platform with USOPC. We raised so far $345,000, non-equity based, so they are not taking our equity, they're actual grants. And we are expecting 100,000 users by 2024, mostly based on API calls and usage. Our team is, so I've been working with Microsoft for 12 years, built several applications that have close to 6 million users, such as, for example, Active Fitness, Winter Sports, Rollerblade, and so on and so forth. And we have several potential team members who are very interested in this, given that we can raise the funding. Thank you for the opportunity to present here, and you can reach me at kevin@outlook.com.
Kevin, thank you so much. And I want to ask our judges, maybe who want to ask a question to Kevin to format GTP. Dear judges, if you want to ask someone, yes, please, Alexander.
My question is probably the same. Who do you think your main competitor today?
Yes, that's a great question. The main competitors are mostly in our application spaces. So, for example, for Ask AI, we have HackerRank, Stack Overflow. For Livebook, the main competitors would be Kindle, WordPress, potentially some of the companies like Adobe that are interested in creating content within their platform. But we also partner with a lot of these large companies, for example, with Microsoft and the Word team. This way we seek sort of a potential partnership out of this. And given our patents that were filed previously, we hope that, you know, maybe we can get to an eventual acquisition rather than just basically being a partner or a competitor for a large company, for example.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. And question from Gaio.
Hi, quite an interesting concept. Can you tell us a bit about your business model? You know, what's the streamline of it, you know, in more details? And my other, question would concern your, what's the size of your target market? I mean, the market that you're targeting.
Thank you. That's a great question. The business model for us, we have two models, target both of them actually. The B2B model, the SaaS model is the easiest one to use, for example, for enterprise corporate developers or people who are actually using our API, which is, we currently have a sign-up list of about 25 companies interested in signing up for the API development itself. The API itself is metered, so we charge 5 cents per about a paragraph of generated text. So every time they generate the text, for example, they can also be charged for the advertising. We provide a way to include custom advertising within the generated text. So that's an additional monetization option for us. For the B2C scenarios, such as, for example, Livebook AI, we actually use, we have the personal subscription where people can sign up for just generating their own content for blogs, for example, like WordPress, right? And then $29 is for the business type of subscription.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gaio. Thank you, Kevin, for your great speech. And please, I want to welcome here our last but not the least startup number 10. It's Deep Media from the USA, California. And please welcome Will, Rejul, and Emma, who will be represented. Guys,
excellent. Thank you, Lydia.
the
I
stage
appreciate
is
it.
yours.
All right. Excellent. Let me find my deck here.
Awesome.
Excuse me 1 second. It's not showing up here in Slack. Or sorry, in there we go. In Zoom. Okay, great. Excellent. So really excited to be here. Thanks again. My name is Rejul Gupta, and I'm CEO of Deep Media, where we are pioneering synthetic generation and detection technologies. Deep Media was founded on June 6th, 2017. And I remember that exact date because that was the first time I ever saw a deepfake video. I graduated from Yale with a degree in machine learning a few years earlier, so I was very interested in the vision space. And I came across this video on Instagram that on the left-hand side was Jordan Peele, and on the right-hand side was Barack Obama. And Jordan Peele's face and his voice and his emotions and everything is being transferred to Obama perfectly. I saw that video and I knew that generative AI and synthetic media was going to change the world, that we were approaching a world where anything you see online, on the internet, on social media, even on Zoom, could be fake. And in that world, a company that could pioneer the detection side could help people understand what's real and what's not, could license that technology to social media platforms, news organizations, video streaming platforms, and essentially become the arbiter of truth in this world where anything could be fake. And now, 6 years later, we're starting to see that reality, that vision come to fruition. Deepfakes have spread all across the internet, where we have fake videos online, fake frauds, fake scams, fake videos and voices of presidents playing Minecraft together. And this is a really scary world. People are really upset and afraid of AI, specifically generative AI in this space. It's been doubling or tripling every single year. And to date, there has been no real way to detect what is real and what is fake with high levels of accuracy. And that is because people overlook the interplay between detection and generation. Without being able to generate really high quality synthetic videos, synthetic faces, synthetic voices, you cannot detect them. And that is where Deep Media's unique solution of this generative AI company that pioneers both detection and generation at the same time has enabled us to build a detection solution that achieves high levels of accuracy. So we have consumer and enterprise applications on the generative side that let us get people's data, their faces, their voices. It's labeled, it's in 50 different languages. It's really high resolution, high quality. We feed that into an AI that generates the fakes across multiple languages that is essentially an AI dubbing platform. And that label data of real and fake, faces, voices, many different languages, is fed into our detection platform. Our detection platform can upload text, images, audio, video, and with high levels of accuracy, pinpoint the parts of that video that may be manipulated. It works across every single major language. It pinpoints in the faces and voices. It works on all of these different generators. I'll share this link in the Slack channel or in the Zoom channel here in a second, but this is a demonstration of the actual live Deep ID platform detecting a fake video of Elon Musk with a high level of accuracy. This video, it might look real, but it is 100% fake. And to date, our Deep ID platform is the only one that can detect it. And as generative AI becomes more pervasive across the internet, the market for a detection platform will reach in the multiple billions very, very quickly. We're already seeing scams and frauds worth billions of dollars being promoted even just over the past year. Governments have already begun mandating that social media platforms regulate this technology. And businesses are currently willing to pay for effective detection solutions. Again, we detect text, audio, image, face. Our accuracy blows everyone else out of the water. We currently have partnerships and contracts with the United States Department of Defense, the United Nations, various international organizations. We're in talks with the largest video streaming platform company in the world to utilize our detection capabilities. And as we continue to look towards the future of generative AI, Deep Media is poised to be the gold standard synthetic media platform company. Again, my name is Rijal Gupta. On the call is also my co-founder, Emma Brown. I'm a synthetic media expert. She actually speaks 7 different languages fluently, which is critical to be able to detect synthetic media across all of these companies. If you have any questions, please let me know and feel free to contact us at any time.
Thank you so much, Rijal. And of course, we already have a question from our Jordan.
I am not your Jordan. I'm just Jordan.
Just Jordan. I'm so sorry.
Oh, a pleasure. Just my basic question on the traction. You spoke about a lot of elements are in place. So maybe on the revenue side, on the number of customers and the status of the technology. And I need a small, tiny little favor from you. Next time you mention Mr. Obama, President Obama, not just Obama.
Well, he's not president anymore.
Well, he's still President Obama. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, for sure. So we have currently done 1.5 million in revenue this year. We're on track to do 3 by the end of the year. Our customers for the generative side include major streaming platforms, YouTubers on social media, United Nations, and on the detection side, our customers include the United States Department of Defense, intelligence communities, international governments, as well as large social media platforms and reputable news organizations.
Are you raising as we speak?
Yeah, we are currently raising. We are planning on raising a proper Series A over the summer, and we currently have a strategic angel round open with 1.5 committed.
Talk to us. Would like to visit with you as long as you call him Mr. Obama.
All right, you got me.
Much. Thank you. And please, Gaio.
Thank you very much, Lydia. It's great and an honor to have a Yale graduate here, being a startup enthusiast. I mean, it's quite a convincing presentation, and I must say that I was really enjoying listening to you. So my question concerns, can you elaborate more? I mean, I've seen some slide here and there, but haven't got the details about your competitive landscape. Can you tell us what are your major differentiators and what makes you special?
Sure. So we do have 2 granted US patents on the technology. One of them is discussing the generation and detection of synthetic voices, and another one is on the generation and detection of synthetic faces. When it comes to the competitive landscape, a lot of people in the detection space are trying to build these detectors, but without the ability to generate the fake data sets, their accuracy levels are 80% or lower. And so as generative AI continues to get better, more realistic, it's really critical to be on the forefront of the generation side of things in order to effectively detect deepfakes. And so our ability and our focus on the generative side, in fact, I can even share an example of what that looks like in the chat here. I'm going to share a few links in the chat. Feel free to check them out. That allows us with high levels of accuracy to determine whether something's real or fake.
Awesome. Can you tell us, are you part of any incubation or acceleration program? Have you graduated from some? Just an info, because I haven't seen within your presentation or your summary deck within the Startup Network's website.
Sure. We have to date been a part of the Plug and Play Accelerator program, and that was in 2020.
Great. I wouldn't go into details. Probably you get a lot of support from them in terms of mentorship, connecting you with potential investors and so forth. So go ahead and good luck with your startup endeavor.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Appreciate it.
much. Thank you so much. And I'm so sorry we are out of time, guys. Please continue your communicate with our startup in chat because we have to finalize this wonderful butter startup exhale. So thank you so much. You did a great job. And I will again welcome Anna.
Yes, here Lydia listening and wondering who of you is fake and who of you is real. And we will test it right now because I know a lot of you from many years together, and I can also detect fake judges from the real judges. And we will talk to the real VCs after we close our voting, and I will be asking you questions. Who's your favorite? Giving back to the startup. And right now, please, everyone, go to our event page and make sure you voted for all the startups using this wonderful dot, moving left if you don't like startup, and moving right if you like it, and you'll see how the mark will be changing. And make sure you voted for all the startups because our algorithm needs to work correctly. And we will be closing in like 20 seconds our votes, and then we'll go category by category, business angels, expert board, official judges, and I will be revealing how each category voted. You will see startups from the first place till the last, and then we'll sum up and we'll have the ultimate winner, real ultimate winner, that will have an opportunity to appear in person in our in-person event in Silicon Valley. And there is no fake or deep fake or whatever, or AR or VR can done it. We are still humans. We can touch each other, sense each other, talk to each other. Thank God that we are not using AR everywhere, but I'm really glad that it is right now in my life. Okay, so will be sharing my screen, and that is, you'll see the magic of voting broadcast. And I will be pushing this wonderful button, stop voting, in less than a minute when the music stops. So please, dear judges, official judges, expert board, business angels, you have the last chance to vote for all your favorites. Okay, here we go. The end of music means the end of voting, and I'm pushing the button, stop voting, ta-dam. I did that, and the page is refreshing, and I am pushing. Okay. We are ready to reveal how did business angels voted. That is the vote from our business angels. We have 10 startups, so startups who got the most from business angels got 10, and so on. Okay, expert board have their opinion a little bit different. And official judges, think like that. Okay, and I will talk to our official judges, and I would love to start with the official judge who will be welcoming us all for tomorrow breakfast. Dear Gabriel, please tell us who are your favorites today?
Yeah, definitely very aligned. The votes, what I vote. So yeah, definitely Deep I and Deep Media were both my choices.
Wow.
And very interesting approach on AI for our society, both on the fake videos and also the Deep I for the healthcare. So wow, I really got impressed by those two. So it's a good example that AI can be used for us, not like a threat to humans, but otherwise, no, it's like a tool for us. So I really like those two. So congrats on both of them, actually. Yeah.
Thank you, Gabriel, so much. And Kelly, please tell us who are your favorites and why.
Yeah, first of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Anna, you, Alex, and Lydia for putting together another excellent competition. And the startup companies participating in this event are all highly innovative and in line with the current trends. So based on my investment interest and available resource, it's actually very aligned with fellow judges. So I picked 3 of them, and DeepHigh Medical. I think the market potential for precision medicine platform is there, but the challenge is how accurate they can actually, because the challenge is the need for the large amounts of data to train the machine learning algorithm and to develop the predictive model, and how accurate is the model. Another one definitely is deep media. And their unique capabilities, they can generate and also detect. That's their, I think that's what makes them different. So yeah, thank you all. You did a great job. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Kelly, so much. John, we will, did we keep you awake? Did you enjoy the unicorn battle? And when we're gonna see those wonderful AI Japanese startups?
Yeah, thank you, Anna, and everyone. And congratulations to all next unicorns. And all of you guys are great. Actually, surprisingly, all my 3 most favorite are actually here showing like DeepAI, Deep Media, MRGM. And if number 4, I can say is a X Block restaurant tech. So DeepAI, of course, I'm my family business is a medical device company, and also personally I invest medical device and medical field. So that was very interesting for the helping blinded people, and the Deep Media as well. And also MRGN is also supporting SMEs. So that was I'd love to see more. Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you, John, so much for staying up with us. And Michal, have you found any great deals already? Michal, do you hear me? I see you connected. Maybe some problems with the microphone. We will come back to Michal in a while. Omar, please tell us, who are your favorites at today's battle?
Yeah, no, I think very, very interesting presentations. I think this has been the single most deep learning opportunity for me personally on a number of areas. Clearly, I need to talk a lot more to some of these founders, because they're working in spaces that, quite frankly, I find myself at a loss. So I really, I need to learn a lot about some of the stuff that these guys are working on. Having said that, I was very impressed with Deep Media. I think this is the need of the hour and is going to continue, unfortunately, to become more and more important. As our dependence on social media increases, as our dependence on alternative channels for news increases, the importance of being able to tell right from wrong, fake from real, will continue to become so vital. And there's already so much polarization in the world today that is being driven by bullshit, absolute nonsense, fake news, just causing distress to people. So, I'm very impressed with this. The other one I found very interesting was Format GPT, and I'm going to be following up with them as well. I would just like to say that when startups come to this event, I think there may have been a briefing gap in one or two of the pitches because the level of pitch was not consistent with perhaps what they were trying to say. So I really struggled to understand actually what it took 5 minutes for me to actually understand what the hell they were talking about. And so, you know, it would be, I think they didn't do themselves justice, and it was a bit disappointing. But I mean, like for me personally, I reached out to them because I would like to mentor them on how to actually pitch, and that offer remains open. Although I think there are a few people who pitched today that could teach classes in how to pitch. So brilliant session overall. It's 11 p.m. and in Pakistan, I've thoroughly enjoyed this session. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Thank you, Omar, so much for being with us at such a late hour. And Alexander, do you still believe that AI will help the humanity, or did you change your mind today?
Not sure, and not sure. Anyway, I like today's event, and I like today, in fact, Scramjet and Hedgesser AI. But my highest marks was for Deep Media and Deep Eye. So I voted probably like Business Angels voted today. So this is my choice, and let's discover who's the winner today in the end.
Let's do it. I wonder who the winner is. Yes, I'm pushing this button, and overall scroll, and we have a winner. That is, oh, come on. Huh? It's supposed to be sound. Yeah.
Oh, that's really close. 1 point.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, sometimes it happens. We have 2 winners. We never have 3 though. But so, Deep Eye, congratulations. Almost all tens. Deep Eye, it's your moment of glory. Speak up. The world would like to hear you.
The world. Thank you so much for the feedback. I was actually honestly surprised. My vote was, or my bets were more on, detecting fake videos. Let's be honest. This is something which is also really important for humanity in an area where I don't work with. I've been the last 10 years in healthcare, and I'm really thankful for the votes, but also for the exchange. I already made, I think, 12 connections on LinkedIn, so please keep it coming. I would love to follow up with several of you in the coming weeks, because maybe we can, alter a bit the timeline of our current fundraising round and squeeze in an angel ticket or even institutional tickets. It's important for us to go global from the start. The US is our main market, but all aging societies are highly affected by this. Japan, Korea, Taiwan, for instance, as well, Canada. And in the next 30 years, we will see 1 billion additional people living outside those mentioned countries, like especially Africa and Southeast Asia, who will also be affected then by this disease. So anything from your feedback will be helpful to prevent this from happening. And thanks again. I will report it tomorrow morning. Well, it's also very late here, to the team. And it's just sad that I couldn't get a video capture of the fanfare so I can show them this nice animation of the winning. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Everyone is welcome to speak up if they would like you. Feedback will be appreciated. Jordan, how do I know that you are real, Jordan? Tell me something.
I never wear a jacket, and this is a deep fake. Well,
yeah.
we need good eye size to make the media thing work. So the eyes are more important than deep fake. Guys, great job. The top 3 were my favorite. Good event. As Omar said, some of the companies need some help, which is normal. The only thing I wanted to pass on is AI is not going to destroy the world. AI is going to help the world. There's many societies that need teachers, doctors, help, and AI is going to alleviate that pain. Coming from Jordan, I was a student in a class of 55 kids in one class, one teacher.
One teacher.
So, Deep Eye, great job. Media guys, great job. Everyone else, great job. And I love you all, and I got to get going. So thank you for making this a wonderful event.
Thank you so much, Jordan. Thank you. And I am looking forward to welcome you next Thursday for our upcoming Biotech in Neuroscience event. More and more interesting startups. We will be diving in this medical thing, taking care of all the diseases, eliminating all the obstacles in living happy lives. So please stay with us. We are really rocketing towards our Unicorn Cup finals at the end of this month. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in just a week. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful day ahead. Have a wonderful night who is staying on the other side of the world. And I will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Let's
Lydia.
let's take a picture. Everyone, stay. Smile. Show me a big smile. Turn up the video, everyone. I'm waiting for everyone. Great. 3 more people. Alex.
No, that's support team. They are undercover.
All right. Smile, everyone. Cheers. Great. Good night.
See you guys. Good night.
From Tokyo.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Good night. Good day. Good life. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.